Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. And in this video, I'm going to talk about why do women and feminists get mad at slurs directed at women. And when I say women, I mean the majority of women, the type of women who align with feminism, even the ones who say that they're not a feminist, but then they have feminist views. Because I don't understand this whole reclaiming thing, like reclaiming slurs. Like they wanted to reclaim the B word and the C word and the W and S word. They want to go around and say, well, that's not a bad thing. That is actually oppressive to make it a slur, right? Because they just want to be able to do what they want. I mean, it doesn't make sense how these women, and especially these feminists, they get mad when men use these slurs, right? But then they use them themselves. It's become so common for women to refer to themselves as the B word, like the boss B, or they'll just go up to each other and be like, hey B, guess what? Or even when they're making like self-deprecation comments about themselves, and they'll be like, oh, they're such a B, and all this stuff. They use the other words that I mentioned earlier in this video as well. But then they say, but men can't use those words towards them or another woman. And that doesn't make sense, because if you don't want other people to call you that, then you shouldn't call yourself that. If you don't want other people to call other women those things, then you shouldn't go around calling them those things, especially as if it's a good thing. And another thing that doesn't make sense is that if a straight man uses those slurs, then it's misogynistic. But if a gay man uses those same slurs, oh, now it's funny. Or he's invited to the cookout or whatever the feminists do. Because I remember when there were songs where they were like, don't call me a B, don't call me a this or that they're a woman and this, that, and the third. And then it's like, it's just switched. And now they want to be called those things and so many other things as well. I mean, now you have the ones that don't even want to be referred to as a woman, because for some reason referring to them as like a woman or ma'am or a lady is offensive. I mean, I could see how it would be offensive if they don't act like one or want to be one or whatever, right? But then it's okay to use words that are usually used for men, and they think that's empowering. I mean, it's just crazy. And then like you got the Call Her Daddy podcast, which I don't know who the F is doing that. But I mean, yeah, like this is what they really fought for. And then you have the feminists who will say that those slurs are bad, but then they listen to rap and hip hop where they use those slurs. And then when they get confronted by it, then they make excuses and say, well, it's part of their culture, meaning the Black people. They'll be like, well, it's part of their culture and that's how they grew up and they can't help it. So you just got to take everything into context. Girl, just shut up. You make no sense. Because you'll have these women who will go around trying to trick you and hoodwink you into cursing yourself, because that's what you're doing when you refer to yourself as a slur or a curse. You're cursing yourself. So they want to hoodwink you and make you think it's a good thing. And like, yeah, you should dance and sing around and jump and hop around to these types of songs and to these words calling you out your name, right? And then they want to talk about, but women need to stick together, right? But then when you're walking down the street, then it'll be these same women who will just out of nowhere call you a B, call you all these words, call you out your name just for walking around because you're attractive. And yeah, it's not so funny then, is it? It's not a good thing then, is it? You're not jumping around and hopping around when that happens, are you? So I'm like, yeah, I mean, if they can call themselves slurs, right, and they want to go around and act like normalizing these slurs is okay, then I'm like, I can call them whatever I want to call them, because if they don't respect themselves and then they don't respect me because they're telling other people, refer to people who look like me, this way. If they're coming to me on the streets, calling me out my name, then I'm like, well, I can do and say whatever I want to them. Because these women and these feminists, they try to hoodwink you. They try to get certain women to be in the subordinate position where you're always fighting for women and being like, yeah, believe all women are right. But look at how they're treating you. Look at how they come up to you on the streets, just insulting you. But then when you try to speak up, then here come the excuses. Oh, well, it's not all women, or, but look at what men do. They're starting wars. They're doing worse things. So it's like, you don't care. And then you even got the women when you go to these political protests and there's a woman who disagrees with what they're saying. Then here come the slurs. Here come you're a B word, you're a C word, you're this, you're that, you're a bed wench, and all this stuff. And it's not even just the women. Then you even got the male feminists doing it too, because you disagree with them. So now it's okay for them to call you out your name. But at the same time, they'll say, if you use those slurs, then you're a misogynist. So these people, like these feminists and everything else that's associated with them, they don't care about you. It's all just a trick. It's only for certain women. They are afforded this privilege where if they get, treated some type of way is bad. But then women who look like me, and for the record, I'm a mixed race woman, then we're just supposed to act like, no, I'm not going for that. 2026, we're not doing that. 2027 and upward, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. And I'm going to keep my foot on their freaking necks. So that's all I got for this video. For any people or women out there who have experienced similar things or the same things, drop your comments down below, because I know I can't be the only one who has experienced this contradiction with feminism, how 1 minute they're like protect you and then the next minute they want to degrade you and attack you. So leave your comments down below, and if you like content like this and want to see more, hit that like button and that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video.